Welcome to the Love and Live Show, where we're going to have some fun. Anyway, subscribe. My friends here. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Down to the comment below. Of course, share this video. Okay, so you guys, I told you I was going to be talking about something special when I did the belief versus religion. I think that's how he put it, belief versus religion. So this is, I'm going to talk about the 2-cup manifestation, and anything with manifestation I want to talk about because I want to make sure it's really clear for you to understand, should you do it, should you not, should you, especially people who are Christians and stuff like that, or your belief system. I just want to kind of do a quick breakdown of each idea. So first of all, when you think about the 2-cup manifestation or the journal one or the dream one, like it's like a hypnosis where it puts you to sleep and you have it talk to you, look at it as faith. To me, this is a faith that you can actually touch. Because I think people sometimes need something to touch to have that faith. Not that their faith ain't valid. It's just sometimes when you do it and you pray for something and you have faith that it comes, sometimes you kind of take it back without realizing it. So this actually makes it where you're going to have faith and do the work to go with it. So when you do the 2-cup manifestation, what that is you write something on the 1 cup and then you pour the water in it. And some people talk it into it or they just have it written. And then when they think about it and concentrate where their situation is at this moment. And then when they're done with it, then they pour it in to the other cup that's written of where they want to be. And then they pour it into them and they talk it into an existence. Some people just do the talking and some people just do the writing. Some people do the both. And you talk into and talk about so you take your drink. This is not it. This is not it. But you take it and you talk about what you want it to be in existence of what it is. So then you talk into it. And then when you feel the need to, then you drink it. And when you drink it, you leave it alone, but you walk in your destiny of what it is. And that's the same thing with faith. Faith is where you walk in at. Lord, I need this. And I believe it's going to come to me because I'm knocking on the door and I'm asking. I'm doing all the things they told me to do in Matthew. And now I'm going to walk and believe in it. But what people do is they have the faith for a minute and then they go, I'm not good. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not that. So when you look at the 2-cup manifestation or your journal or your scrapbooking or any of those things, you're not looking at whether you're good or bad. And for some reason, when people put biblical to it, they think about whether they're good or bad. And you should not think about it because, again, in the Bible has stated, which I was telling you before, the just and the unjust going to get it. It's like you have your children, but if your children disown you, which they did parables about that in the Bible, where the children disown you and leave, that doesn't take away that they're your kids and you still love them. And then the kids at home that you still love too, you still love your children. It doesn't take away from that, even when they do bad and they disobey you. And I think people look at it, when they hear sin, they just, ugh. So I think that's what it takes away from. So can you do the 2-cup manifestation and it be all right? Is it going against what Yahweh said? No. If you do the journal, is it? No. Because it tells you in Habakkuk, I wrote it. There it is. I know I'm saying the name right. Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 2, and it tells you to write it down as plain as you can so it can manifest basically, or you read it, somebody can read and run with it or whatever. It's there for you to do, and I think it's good for you to see what you wrote down. So either with the 2-cup manifestation, you're writing it down. Most people write it down. Some people talk it into, some people do both. It's whatever you feel. They have the hypnosis. I just don't really translate with the hypnosis thing. But the way they're doing, I guess, is okay. I guess. I don't know. But it's my personal feelings. Nothing where you always say, no, you can't do it. Because I haven't read where he said, can't you do that. I just don't want nobody messing with my mind. But if I do a recording for myself, so when I'm sleeping, I'm believing when I'm sleeping because it's now in my dream. And then now it's going to manifest. But the best thing about any of these situations, and when I did all the research on all these situations, is you got to, once you say, you let it go, and you have to walk in it as if it already happened. And I've told you guys a story about that when I wanted a baby when I was younger, and my friend told me to Well, if the doctor told you were pregnant today, what would you do? I'll get a crib and da. We'll start doing it now. And then I didn't want to do it. And then I told you I got that little rattle and that one little bottle. Thought I was doing it. Whatever you want to happen, you have to walk into existence. You're gonna have to work at whatever it is you want. It's not gonna come up as magic. But for some reason people understand that when it's the 2-cup manifestation, the journal, the hypnosis, the scrapbooking, because there's tons. Like I could be just going on and on of all the manifestation that comes, but the main thing is faith. So if you have a hard time with just the regular faith, these are things you can do as well for it to happen. I'm hoping this helps you because when my niece brought it to my attention, I was like, yeah, you can write it down, because she was talking about the writing one. I was like, yeah, you can write it. Well, it was because they're talking about jumping from the quantum leap or the quantum zones or whatever. You jumping from one area to the next area to do that. But it's really where your belief is. If you believe in the 2-cup manifestation, guess what's going to happen? Okay. If you believe in a journal, guess what's going to happen? Okay. So if you believe in it, it will happen. Is if you have doubt, it won't. And it tells you that in there too. And some people will do the 2-cup manifestation and say it doesn't work. And because it didn't happen within an amount of days. Well, so-and-so did it happen the next day. So-and-so did it happen 6 hours later. Somebody did it happen 6 days later. It's to each his own, and it's to where you want to reach. So I believe if you do it, and if you feel like it didn't happen well enough, and you're like, okay, it's been 20 days, ain't nothing happened, you can do it again. It's okay, because it might take more time. You don't understand that our timing is totally different from other people's timing. So you can see people do certain things, and the timing is not there. So I just think this is really I touch it, I can feel it. Like some people have a hard time with just believing in Yahweh and having a personal relationship because you can't touch or feel him. But you can touch and feel emotions doing the 2-cup manifestation or any other manifestation. And I love the journal one, because I always say you do the journaling one or the scrapbook one, and you put what you want on there, and then I always put a line, so when the date happens, then I can remember the date. So when I'm having any doubt if God's gonna help me or do something for me, I can look, oh, he paid my rent that time and I didn't have no way to pay the rent. He paid for my car insurance. Those things, it gives you that memory of the things that happen, because sometimes when we're going through something major and it's attacking us, we lose a lot of our faith. We start building a lot of doubt and fear that blocks us. And doubt and fear does not work when you're doing 2-cup manifestation. Faith, 2-cup manifestation, faith, journal, scrapbook, and hypnosis, and all the other ones. It does not help if you have any doubt or fear. So remember that. If you want your thing to work, you can't have doubt or fear in there. And sometimes you need to have a Bible verse to help you if you can, or some positive words of encouragement to let you know that you're worthy of it. If you're doing faith, you need Bible verses. For some reason, we feel like we have to be worthy and good enough to receive a blessing from Yahweh, and we don't. The moment we came on this earth, we were worthy of it because he allowed us to be worthy of it. And some of us believe, well, I don't believe in him. That doesn't mean you're not his child. So it doesn't mean you're not going to still get blessed. So remember that. And remember to always keep positive, uplifting yourself and positive on everything you do, because you're so worthy of it. And we don't want you to fall short of that on your own, because you're beautiful, you're wonderfully made, and he made you in his own image. So you are perfectly made. So ta-da for you. Love you. So remember to hit subscribe, that bell notification, so we can have fun together and talk and chit-chat and have these conversations. You comment below if you want me to talk about something else and do some research. I don't mind, okay? And again, don't forget the thumbs up, because I forgot to say And again, share this video to everybody so you can help me grow my channel. Anyway, have a wonderful day and blessed. And remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. Smooches.